I'm gonna try online.
Are you cousin with Gary Gilbert?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Welcome to As the Crow Flies podcast.
Thanks, new music.
Welcome to As the Crow Flies podcast.
A little more family. Turn these mics on. Welcome, people. Welcome. Welcome to episode of As the Crow Flies podcast. This Wednesday evening, all bundled up, nice and warm. I hope you are. And we're going to talk about some sex in the workplace. Don't forget, turn that just that. Our cameraman ain't here, so we got to figure it out. Let's see here. It ain't gonna be much. Just whoa, right there. There we go. I'll make sure you're in it. But we're gonna talk about the fun facts of sex in the workplace. Dover, are you familiar with the scandals and everything going on at FS1?
The scandals?
Sex scandals.
I'm barely familiar with it because of Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
Being accused. It's been reported that he's been accused.
What? He's in a lawsuit.
Of sexual harassment and is being sued.
Mm-hmm.
So he announced, and I didn't see this because I don't watch his show anymore. I used to watch it.
Well, let me pause you right there. He doesn't have a show anymore. He's doing the podcast circuit now.
Okay. Well, he used to have the show
with Shannon Sharp
on ESPN, and then he moved over to Fox.
Right. Are you talking about when he was with Stephen A?
Yeah, it was a show where
First Take.
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
First Take. Well, anyway, he got his own show with Fox, so he was it was his show,
right?
And so he hired Shannon Sharp until they fell out and parted. But I've only read an article about him being harassed. I'm not really up on all the information.
Well, I'm gonna get you to speed, and we're gonna dive into it here.
Okay.
Well, there's this hairstylist that she did. Shannon, Skip, a lot of people there.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Nushin Faraji. She's of Islamic descent.
Okay.
And before we talk about everything, we're just going to do a quick overlaps. So she's beautiful. You got to look her up, Nushin Faraji. She's a very attractive woman. She does the hairstyle. She met Joy Taylor. They became friends.
Yeah.
And Joy Taylor, who's the sister of Jason Taylor, Hall of Famer from the
Dolphins.
Yep. Miami Dolphins. And I wear this shirt here and my cup out. I bring it out when slut activities going on, people. And this is going to be some slut activity that we're going to talk about today.
In what capacity was Joy Taylor?
Yeah.
Working at Fox?
Well, when she met old girl, from my understanding, she was a bartender, and then got on at Fox. Doing. I think she has a degree in was it communications? So she has a communications degree, and she's very well versed in sports.
Okay.
But as anyone knows, Joy Taylor, she's very attractive.
But she's good looking.
Oh, she's very attractive.
I'm gonna have to look her up.
Yeah, look her up. She's got some watermelons on her, man, that make you want to lay in a watermelon patch.
I doubt that, but
well, what do you see?
I understand.
And I'm an old guy. All that stuff behind me now. Mm. But it's kind of interesting when you hear about it going on in the workplace because these guys are older than we are, offering to Nushin Faraji. It's allegedly Skip Bayless offered her $1.5 million.
Hold it right there. Hold it.
Okay, let me go. Okay, we're gonna stop right there with her.
Okay.
But let me take you back to Joy Taylor.
Okay.
Well, Joy Taylor started working there She said, I gotta get on up to the top. And Joy Taylor admitted that she's like, I'm gonna knock this guy off. If I gotta do it, I'm gonna knock that guy off. And she was married at the time.
Well, where'd you get all this info?
It's in the report.
Okay. Where'd that report come from?
You gotta look it up. Okay. It's the lawsuit. It's on the lawsuit.
All right.
So what's interesting about that is, so Joy Taylor's like, hell with that. I know what I gotta do. Sex sells. And if you're a beautiful woman in this country, I hate to say it, rich people will pay you. You know, the oldest profession in the world is what? Prostitution. And if you're a good-looking woman and you got the assets Joy Taylor has, you can get that bread, or you can like sleep your way to the top, which she did with the
allegedly.
No, this is facts. She got divorced. Her first husband divorced her because they heard that she slept with Charlie Dixon, who is, according to this, Charlie Dixon is an executive vice president of content of Fox Sports, making him one of the most important decision makers at the company. Yeah, they had an ongoing affair. I guess what she said was close to a year. So listen, she said, I know who to get to. And then, so she started getting on these shows. Cowherd even said something about her titties on the show. He said it's a tale of two cities. He said on live TV, I'll never forget it. I said, I didn't know what he was talking about, but everybody started putting two and two together. Hey, so like I say, we all love sluts. Everybody keeps telling me, no, we don't. The world does, and I'm proving it. So
not really. We don't know if this stuff is true.
It is true. It's all true.
You don't know that.
Yes, it is. It's in the lawsuit. She and like Marcellus Wiley and Jason Whitlock came out.
Hold on before you go there. What exactly is it? You don't have to tell me the whole lawsuit. I know we don't have time for that.
Right.
What are the
accusations?
Yeah.
The accusations is she's accusing Skip Bayless of sexual harassment, and he's been noted to offer her $1.5 million to have sex.
But that's
and then
the other girl. What's her name?
Nushin Faraji.
Nushin Faraji.
She's the one that's suing.
Okay.
And in order to prove how sex is selling, she's throwing up
Joy
Taylor under the bus. They were friends.
Right.
And one of the executives came by and hit Nushin on the ass. And Nushin was like, man, that's not cool. They a couple guys tapped me on the ass and fondled me. And Joy Taylor told her, let it go. Use it to your advantage. And she's like,
so is this Nushin who's saying?
Nushin Faraji.
Who's saying all this happened?
Yeah.
And is saying that Joy slept with these people?
Oh, yeah. It's proven. Because, like I said.
How's it proven, though?
She told everybody.
Who did?
Joy told her.
According to Nushin.
And other people knew. Okay. That's why her first husband, he was playing baseball.
Yeah.
He got wind of it, divorced her. Then she was messing with Earl Watson. You remember Earl Watson played basketball in the NBA? Little short guy? Well, he's short compared to NBA. He's like 6'2", maybe.
No, I don't remember.
Well, they were engaged, and he broke up with her because of the same shit. She found out she's fucking her way to the top. And then, not just with Nushin, so Joy, and then come to find out she's knocking off Emmanuel Acho. Acho is that dude.
I know who he is.
Yeah. That's Skip. So, and Skip was always, in competition with Shannon Sharp. And Shannon Sharp is named, but he's not named, as a defender or anything like that. He was just named because Nushin was like, Sharp, she's a Muslim.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, well, she's a Muslim, and I'm gonna tell you what Skip said to her that threw her over the edge. But she was always, she's doing the hairstylist. She's part of the wardrobe hairstylist and shit like that. And so your boy Shannon Sharp used to get his stuff done and get his makeup touched up, whatever. And they were friendly. So Skip got jealous. He was always jealous of Shannon. Shannon's a younger dude. Shannon's what, in his fifth? Shannon's what, 56, 57 now?
I don't know.
So he was early 50s then.
Yeah.
But everybody knows he's a workout buff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Skip's in his 70s. He was like late 60s then.
Yeah.
So he can't compete with Shannon. You know that.
Right.
Well, anyway, so make a long story short, Skip would see her together. This is only his lawsuit. He would see her together and with Shannon and other guys being friendly. Dude, you're old enough to be a grandpa.
Yeah, Skip is, but he's like a lot of horny, rich old guys.
Right.
You know, he sees some younger woman that he wants, and he thinks, well, I'm not gonna get her with my looks,
Okay.
and I'm old and no thanks. I'm old and decrepit, so I might as well throw some money at her. But he took it way too far. Sounds like
$1.5 million. Now, I think that might have been in jest. In me, I'm like, I wouldn't fuck that dude for $1 million. Well, I'll give you $1.5 million. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that was in jest because ain't no damn way. Before I tell you what he said to her, we're gonna talk about that. Who in the hell would you give $1.5 million to? His net worth, they said, was 17, 18 million.
Mm-hmm.
But he's old. He ain't gonna spend all that money.
Mm-hmm.
You think he really? But he told her he changed her life.
Yeah.
You think he would have gave $1.5 million?
Probably if he said it. Why not? If he got to hit it, why wouldn't he? He ain't got nothing else better to do. He's got a microwave already. You know what I'm saying? Probably got a nice car and a mansion. He's got a toaster.
Yeah, but
he's got a George Foreman grill. I mean, what else is there? You know what I'm saying? If he wanted a Lamborghini, he ain't gonna drive it. What's it gonna do?
that's what I'm saying. So that's why I wore this shirt for this occasion to let everybody know. You know, Skip is being the slut.
Yeah.
Because he's married. And while
he's married?
He's married to Ernestine.
How long has he been married?
He's been with her for a while, man.
Was he married when he was offering the 1.5
yes.
million?
Okay, here's the funny part about this.
Okay.
So this is not funny, but this is what she said to him.
Okay.
She's like, hey Skip, aren't you married?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? He's like, you're Muslim. Your dad's married and he got like 3 or 4 wives. Oh, wow. And you know what she said?
What?
No, my father's dead.
Oh, that's too bad. That probably pissed her off. Skip's just ignorant. That's just an ignorant comment.
That's kind of like white privilege right there talking, but I don't know. I mean,
he didn't know what sect she's from or
I think she's a Sunni.
Okay.
But just the fact that you're going to say that your father has 3 or 4 wives, because a lot of the Muslims that I know, they only have 1 wife.
Yeah, and he doesn't know her culture, what the culture is.
But he said that.
He just saying something stupid.
And then he would grab her arms and her buttocks, her breasts, and everything. They said he was groping her, and I was watching Marcellus. You know Marcellus Wiley.
Yes.
Well, he did a show with Jason Whitlock today. I really don't like Whitlock, but Whitlock tells a lot of the truth. You know, he speaks a lot of truth. So what Whitlock did, he started talking about when they were all together and they wouldn't let Joy on their show.
Mm-hmm.
So Joy, when Whitlock left, they got Emmanuel Acho to take his place. Mm-hmm. And Joy and Acho was messing around to try to get their number 1 spot. Make a long story short, she's knocking off the head of the guy. She's knocking off another guy who's on the show that can get her on there. Guess who was on the show? And guess who was out?
Who?
Marcellus Wiley and Whitlock were gone. And it was Joy and your boy Acho and somebody else.
On the show?
Yep.
But Joy's working behind the scenes?
No.
She was on camera?
She was the co-host.
Oh. And this was on Skip show?
No, it was on the show, another show.
Okay.
She used to be a guest on Skip show, and she'd be a guest on Cowherds. She'd be a guest on their show. Mm-hmm. Now if you go to there now, she's a host. She runs a show.
She's got her own show?
Yeah.
Okay.
With Paul Pierce, Michael Irving from time to time, and Keyshawn Johnson.
Oh, Keyshawn used to be on Skip show too.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to check her show out. I seen a picture of her. I looked her up real quick while you were talking, and she's good looking. Yeah, she is a good looking chick.
Yeah. So if you're an old guy,
yeah,
she's
right there in the business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna ask you some morality questions.
Yeah.
Do you think it's wrong?
For what?
What side do you want to talk about first? Is it wrong for the woman to throw her sexuality at men to get advancement?
No, it ain't wrong. I mean, if that's what she wants to do and they accept, that's between them. That's that's like a personal thing.
Okay, so what if you're like, say you're an athlete or a broadcaster of this business, and you don't get down with men, and you see her giving up that poontang, and she's advancing up faster than you. How do you combat that?
I'm not exactly sure. I combat it by being better than her on the air. So
I don't know if that's going to work.
Helping, you say you're going to help the ratings of the show out with your personality, your sports knowledge, your dynamic, appearances on the show as a analyst.
Well, there were two that were better than her that got let go.
Who's that?
Whitlock and Marcellus Wiley.
Yeah, but Whitlock, Marcellus, I can.
Yeah. I can stomach him. You can't stomach Whitlock.
Whitlock's a jackass.
Yes, I agree. I 100% agree.
So I wouldn't want to see him on the show anyway. I seen him a few times and he has only annoyed me. He was there.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I know who Whitlock is.
Yeah, but at the same time, they got a lot of protesting going on about that now. A lot of women are upset about that now. What do you feel when I read one of the protests, the woman said she set us back 50 years?
Of course, the women who are not doing that
or not in that business.
No, some women who are in that business and they come into it with integrity and are thinking, I'm not going out like that. I'm going to work my way to the top. Of course, they're going to be pissed because they're working hard and they're not moving up the chain. And they take a look at her and they hear these rumors and they're saying, well, she's good looking and she's putting out.
Right.
So
we're double whammy.
Yeah. And she's articulate, she's educated.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Smart girl. How am I gonna win? How am I gonna get ahead? That's what they're thinking. Exactly.
But you know what I think?
Yeah.
She didn't set y'all back 50 years. This has been going on.
Right. That's just
I mean, I get the climate that we're living in.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to be PC and everybody wants to do this. But you're not thinking rationally.
Mm-mm.
If you think Joy Taylor's the only one who gave up a little poontang to get ahead, you're wrong.
Allegedly.
Oh, she did. She did. I ain't mad, but listen.
But even if you're a woman who's working in that field and you hear that, you're going to feel like she set us back 50 years.
That's what they said. She said us back. But I feel the same way as a man. I can't combat that.
Right.
I mean, if we're doing our job, we got more experience, we know this, we know that, and some pretty girl comes in and bangs the boss.
I still feel like if I had my foot in the door, and especially if I was an ex-NFL player.
Well, Marcellus was.
I'm going to make it in the business. I wouldn't be worried about Joy Taylor or anybody else.
I don't know.
I know.
I mean, I don't know because if you think about it, if when we were kids, the first woman that started this was Jacqueline Kennedy. Remember her?
Yes.
And she used to do NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden you go back, you got Susie Colbert, and then
Susie Colbert's good looking.
Yeah, she's short, and I met her before years and years ago at the Hall of Fame game.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that major. Just say how you doing.
You just said how you doing.
So I know she's tiny. She's a short lady. But this is back when.
Well, she was good looking too, huh?
Oh yeah, Pittsburgh and down. It's back in the mid '90s.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
You didn't say anything else?
No.
Just how you doing?
Yeah.
You didn't say I'm a fan of yours.
No.
Nothing. Just.
I didn't have time. We were moving and grooving.
And what'd she say?
How you doing?
Oh.
So I'm a fan. Thank you. She knows football. I told her at that time, I'm not a chauvinist. This is not chauvinistic. But at that time, most women didn't talk football.
Yeah.
And I told her I could sit down and have a conversation of football with you. I was about 25, 26, and
Susie Culver's not. No one's ever said anything.
No, they didn't say about her, but they said something about Molly Carroll.
Who's Molly Carroll?
She's on the First Take.
Oh, now what they said?
Well, no, this is back in the day when she was on the NFL Network.
Well, what was said about her?
Oh, she knocked Terrell Davis knocked her off.
Okay, that didn't mean anything.
I don't think so either. Yeah, but it is. Listen, I don't care.
I'd be more apt to believe that an ex-athlete who's in good shape that I've heard a woman say he's a hot dude.
He's good looking.
Yeah, knocked her off when he came to the show.
Than what these guys did.
Yeah, because you don't know if that's. I don't.
Well, according to Nasheen's reports, this is all true, and it's all been documented. Because these guys said, yeah, they know it's true.
They don't know.
Unless they it's like nothing's 100% unless you were there. But they're 99% sure.
Did any of them hit it? These guys?
That's the question I want to know.
Yeah.
Did they hit it or did they want to hit it?
Yeah. And they got turned down.
But here's the thing.
They said she's a slut anyway. I want that. Fox and the grapes.
Right. Here's the thing. We don't know.
No.
But it's going to turn up. It's going to turn. What's done in the dark comes to the light.
Yes.
And here's the we're going to have a little story time with T. Crow for a second.
A little story time.
Yeah. When I was 7, I worked at McDonald's.
Oh.
And I got fired. I got fired for messing around in the cooler with a woman.
Mm.
You know what?
A woman?
Yeah. She was a woman. She was 18, 19.
Okay.
So guess what? I get my job back.
They gave you a job back?
Yeah, about a year later, I got my job back.
Oh, it took a whole year.
Oh, yeah. I didn't apply, but I'd go through the drive-thru to get something to eat. Scott was like, you want your job back? Come on through. I'm like, oh, I'll take it back. Hell yeah. I love working there. Free food. I only work like 2-3 hours a night. Eat all I want.
Mm-hmm.
Banging. Mm-hmm. After the word of Dover, sweet.
Mm-hmm. So
check this out. I got my job back. I said, he's like, man, just don't be doing what you did before. Messing around in the cooler, blah, 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 blah. What do you think happened?
You banged somebody in the cooler?
Again.
What, that girl who was another employee?
Yeah.
Okay.
And people, I learned from that point on.
Did you get caught again?
She told. The same way it happened first time. I never told.
The same girl?
No, different.
So after you hit it with her, she came out and told people?
Yeah, she told like a week or so later.
She was like,
yeah. I'm like, don't tell nobody.
But if you didn't get caught in the act, couldn't you just be like, that's a lie?
Yeah. That's why I'm telling you, I think it's true because, listen, I tried to deny.
Yeah.
She didn't.
Yeah, but you were going to lose your $335 at McDonald's.
Oh, I think $350.
$350. $350.
That's a lot of money back then. To a high school kid.
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a lot of money.
It was enough.
It was good money. Especially to a
high school kid, yeah. I ain't doing nothing but buying weed.
I know. I made $350 at Michael's Steakhouse.
Yeah, I do nothing with that.
Washing dishes.
Yep. But the moral of my story is, and if you're gonna have workplace affairs, and if you work in a place that hires a lot of people, the odds are you're going to do it. It's going to happen. Maybe not you, but somebody you know is going to do it.
Right.
And so what I want to tell people is this: if you have workplace affairs, don't do it at the job, and don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody.
I was looking to have a workplace affair, but I couldn't take the hints. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I even got hints, but I couldn't take them. Maybe. Because there's been a couple of times where after the fact, I was thinking, wait a minute, was she trying to give me a hint? And I didn't accept it because, I'm afraid that I'm going to get caught and be fired. And I don't want to be fired and be sitting around looking stupid
over a piece of ass.
Thinking, damn, why'd I do that? I could have waited until after work for that.
And see, that's what happened to me when I was 17 and I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
And then the other lesson I learned, don't ever do it at work. And don't tell anybody.
Yeah, I think some of it.
But see, here's the thing.
What's that?
Go ahead. What was you saying?
I think sometimes some of these chicks they get excited about getting banged at work without getting caught.
It turns them on.
That turns them on. Because I know one girl was, I thought, giving me some signals and bending over in front of me with tight pants on. And she was a girl who wouldn't see me outside of work. But when we're at work, she's doing all this.
Mess around with you.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, I feel like just walking up to her while she's bent over a picnic table outside on break and pulling those pants down. But
still was up with that.
Yeah, of course I didn't do it because she could turn around and smack me and be like, sexual harassment.
Right.
But why are you bending over and looking at me like it ain't nobody else out there but me and her over a picnic table? I'm thinking, no.
Well, see,
I talked myself out.
And see, it's a good thing you did, because that segues us into part 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that's the first part we talked about, people, is, the woman freely giving it up, freely doing things that men love. And everyone knows, like, we talked about on one show, men love that shit.
Yeah.
Whether he's married or not, if you tempt a motherfucker enough, listen, that's why you don't tempt. That's why you leave the door to temptation closed.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's easy to open.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to open. But, okay, part 2. What about when the woman rejects, or the man rejects, the advancements? And this is where the lawsuit comes in, because she had to have proof of a sexual misconduct workplace, which she did. That's why she threw Joy Taylor, and Joy Taylor is the one who told her, "Listen, girl, like I said, they were friends. Overlook it, let it go, use it to your advantage." It doesn't matter what religion she's in, she was very strict and she was being very sacred with her womanly parts.
Yeah.
Which I applaud.
When a woman rejects the advances, then you never should have made the advances. If you're not
that's a touchy part, because you don't know she's going to reject them, number one.
Well, if
she does reject them, you stop.
If you're that creepy of a dude that she rejects the advances, especially when you're a millionaire, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I've been in situations with girls who are younger than us, mm-hmm. and had opportunities to hit it, and I'm not a millionaire. And you know what I'm saying? They wanted me to be their sugar daddy.
Right. And
I was like, well, I can pretend like I didn't say that to them, but I was thinking,
you can pretend like you're rich.
I can pretend like I'm, saying
go hook them up.
Yeah. But and I could get them the knockoff pair of Jordans from China. And a couple of outfits.
Hold on a second. You gonna get them they're not Nikes, they're Nokis. Give them some Nokis.
No. They just look like regular Jordans, but they're from China. So you know that they're fake. Anyway, I can buy them some Hennessy, you know what I'm saying? They like that. They think that's balling big time.
Balling.
You know what I'm saying? But I can't offer them. I can't pay. I'm not paying your house note or the car note. You know what I'm saying? Or offering you $1.5 million. And you don't need to offer nobody no $1.5 million. You didn't offer him 1.5.
That's a lot of money. So if somebody offers you 1.5 million, like, okay, we're talking about the second allegation. If he offered her 1.5 million,
yeah,
he's guilty as hell.
Yeah.
But he also said, I could change your life.
Yeah, he probably freaked her out by offering that much money. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Even an old creepy dude like that, if he just learns how to talk to girls, he can be a sugar daddy and just take care of a chick.
Well, speaking of sugar daddies, Bill Belichick is what, 72? He got a 24.
He got a 25-year-old.
23, 24.
She's 25 now. She was 24.
Okay.
Yeah, because he knows.
That's a third his age.
He knows how to talk to girls.
Evidently.
He's not offering them $1 million, and they know he's rich. But he's taking care of.
Well, you don't think that's part of it?
He's taking care of her.
Right. And she's loving that.
She's got a nice apartment.
Nice crib, nice car.
House. Shopping sprees.
Everything she wants.
Yeah. That's all you got to
You know,
do.
you
You
gotta
don't
do
have to offer him no crazy shit.
All you gotta do is give that guy a blue pill every now and again. Let him
I
do
give you a castle in East Germany. Be like, you ain't got to go that far.
No, you don't gotta go that far.
If you do, they're gonna be thinking, what the fuck wrong with him?
But listen,
all you gonna get is some pussy.
Let me ask you a question. I want you to be 100% honest with me.
What's that?
Because I'm gonna tell you what I would do.
Yeah.
Okay, say she's your girlfriend or your wife, and she comes home and says, Tony, this creep offered me $1.5 million to have sex with him. What do you tell her? 100% honest.
I'd say, who is it? You know what I'm saying? So I can check him. I would no.
Listen,
I'd say what? So obviously, if she comes home and tells you that he said it, she wasn't thinking about doing it.
Right.
She's telling her man
that this dude's being a creep.
Yes.
You know what I do?
What?
Do you really like her or not? Listen, people, you're gonna think I'm dirty or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know if I like her or not. Say if I'm in love with her, we're gonna check it. But if I'm just a boyfriend, I'm gonna look at both sides of the cake. If I'm just a boyfriend, I'm saying, look, let's split that. As soon as I get it, I'm gone. That's if I don't like her like that. Now, but if I'm in love, you know what I'm gonna say? Let's get a lawyer.
Listen, I would tell her, listen, I don't want to check him because this is what's going to happen. If I call him up and say, listen, my girl told me what you said and I don't appreciate it.
They're going to fire her.
Yeah, he's going to fire her and then deny it.
Then deny it happened.
Right.
So, but you got to set him up.
Yes.
That's what you got to do. You got to set him up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's easy to set these dudes up because they always come back.
Yeah.
They're like the postman. He always going to come back.
Horny, all she got to do is wear something sexy to work.
And just have a little recorder device on her.
And he's going to be looking.
He's going to be all on it. Well, she does. She's her stylist. She does their hair and makeup and wardrobe and all that shit.
So she's always in the room with him
for an
hour or more.
It's just crazy that we're in 2025. And this is still going on.
Quarter into the next.
But here's see, the conundrum is this. The woman, Nusheen, she's not down for it at all.
Mm-hmm.
And her friend, Joy Taylor, is all for the smoke.
Mm-hmm.
On one hand, you're like, I got it made. Anybody gonna knock this off.
From what standpoint?
As a man, you're like, so as a man or as a worker, or if you're like just watching the show, like, I would never go do that.
How old is Joy?
Joy's gotta be what, early 30s? You just Googled it. It just tell your age?
I don't know. I didn't look at that. I just wanted to see what she looked like.
Oh, my bad. She's got to be in her early to mid 30s.
I'll ask Google.
But let me see here.
How old is Joy?
Let's say
37 years old.
37. Okay. And she has no kids or anything like that.
Yeah.
So she's trying to get it. She's in hustling mode. She's trying to get it. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man.
Okay.
You know. But on one hand, you're like Nusheen, she's very beautiful. She's walking it by the strict line. And I hate to say it, I don't know too many women that walk it by that line.
Is Nusheen just the hair? She's just a
hair, makeup, stylist. Yeah.
Gives them a shirts to wear.
Whatever, put your shit together.
The suit.
But she's not watching them get dressed or anything like that. She's
right.
You know what I'm saying? She just
doesn't look good on you.
So on one hand, she's very attractive, but she's walking it by the strict line. And then there's Joy, giving you all the joy you can handle.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Well,
what side are you on? If you had to pick a side, what side are you on?
I'm on the Nusheen side because even though I would not say anything to Joy, if I worked at this place and I thought that this was going on with Joy, I wouldn't say anything because it's none of my business and I don't care. If it affected my job, like I was thinking, Joy by banging these dudes is taking away from what I can do as far as advancing. If I was looking to be on the air or I was already on air, then I would say something to Joy on the side, just me and her, and be like, listen, baby girl, you're putting yourself out there. I know you feel like it's paying off, but in the long run, you know what I'm saying? It ain't going you just gonna be looked at as a slut.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People gonna be talking about you behind your back. I said,
but do women really understand that?
Of course.
You think they do?
Of course.
In the act, like while they're doing it, while their minds are focused about coming up.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
On getting ahead.
Right. So
the ones who are doing it are focused on.
That's what I'm saying. I know the ones that you just talked about, like Machine. She knows what it is.
Yeah.
But the woman that's getting bulldozed.
Yeah.
Do you think she realizes that?
She's not seeing it from that perspective, obviously.
Right.
Or she would think
twice.
Yes.
So how do you wake them up?
I don't know if you can or not. Some of them be like, well, don't worry about it. This ain't none of your business. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't begrudge her. I would just tell her this is gonna happen in the future. People are gonna lose respect for you when this.
Well, obviously they already have, because her husband divorced her.
Yeah.
And her fiance broke up with her.
Well, those are just two guys that she was involved with.
Yeah, in the future she's gonna find someone else, and
yeah,
the odds are he's gonna love her.
I mean, there's some rich guys who
don't care,
who will have hookers and be having a relationship with them and be paying them extra not to see other dudes.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So, damn, $1.5 million?
Yeah. That's what Skip was trying to do.
Yeah.
Get her, Najee, or whatever her name is. Nushin.
Faraji, Nushin. Yeah, Nushin Faraji.
Why people got to have these weird names? Why can't you be named Susie?
To them, that might be weird.
Susie?
Yeah.
It's easy to pronounce.
For you?
Yeah. Najee should change her name to Susie.
Nushin Faraji, yes.
Faraji should change her name to Wilson. Susie Wilson. Man. Change your name to Susie Wilson. That's easy to pronounce. Yeah, I would respect Nushin and be like, so you go, girl. Hopefully you'll get ahead.
So what do you think she's going to get out of this?
Nushin? A settlement.
Yeah. I don't even know how much she's suing for.
She'll get a settlement from Skip. She might get that 1.5 without banging him.
Well, since Fox Sports, she's got to go against Fox Sports because
they always get sued at Fox.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So she's gonna probably get about $5 to $10 million just to settle. Because you know why?
They don't want to give her that.
You don't think they will?
They might. It depends on what kind of info she got to burn them.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
All these guys. Well, Skip got fired. Skip's not on there, but Joy Taylor still runs a very popular show.
Yeah.
And the guy is still there, that Charlie Davis dude.
Mm-hmm.
Skip got fired, so everyone else was, Shannon's gone, Marcellus is gone, Whitlock's gone. They were all named as like not in it, but they were like witnesses. They could come to her defense and be like, yeah, this happened.
Yeah.
Because when she ran out, Whitlock, not Whitlock, but
Marcellus' name again? Nushin?
Yeah.
Okay. So these guys heard the harassment going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
They witnessed it. They witnessed some things, I guess. And like Marcellus said today, he's like, when she put the dates, he read the whole lawsuit. It's 42 or 48 pages. Mm-hmm. He said,
he read it on the air?
No, he just read it to himself. He goes, damn.
Oh, he said he read it?
Yeah. He said he read it. He goes, and I got to tell y'all, all the dates and everything she has
lines up.
He goes, she's meticulous.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, if you knew who she was, the way she handled everything was by the letter. She's very disciplined. Mm-hmm. She's got what it takes. I said, well, what do you do with Joy Taylor? Well, you can't fire her. You have to somehow.
Yeah.
Well, if you fire her, you got to fire that dude too.
This is what they're going to do. This is what the Fox are going to do. They're going to say, listen, what's the girl's name again? Nushin. This is what we're going to do. We're going to give you some money. more money than you would make if you was working in this business for the next 10 years. Okay.
Just go away.
And we're going to give you that money that Skip offered you. You don't have to bang Skip.
You think they're going to give her that much? That's it.
Well, it depends on what she's suing for. How much?
That's what it doesn't say.
So they're not going to give her what she's suing for. They probably lowball her and be like, if she's suing for $10 million, they're going to offer her $3 million. And then her lawyers will settle for $5 million.
Well, if she's suing for 10, she's not going to take no less than 5. Because of the way the cookie crumbled.
Nothing happened. No. Well, did they say Skip?
Oh yeah.
Her titties?
This motherfucker was all on her, man.
Squeezed her
Hey
butt.
man, he was so much on her that
He fingered her.
no.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, people.
I'm just saying, how far did the guy go?
Well, they said he went pretty far. You got to check it out. I just read a little bit about it. I'll give you this paperwork if you want to read it. But I checked it out.
So all that's in there?
No, it just tells a little bit about it, but it'll give you the insight.
Details about him.
No, you got to go online about all that.
Okay. I'm gonna check.
Well, you might as well go online because I know what you want. You want the
salacious.
Yeah, you want the he wants the nefarious.
Did he
in his word?
Pull her hair.
Listen, you need this shirt on.
Why? I like Najee or whatever. What's that?
Nusheen.
Nusheen.
Did you see what she looked like?
No.
Look it up.
Nusheen what?
Oh my God. Look her up too. There you go. Here's how you spell her name. It's right there. If you need to turn the light on, turn the light on. Because I know you're old and can't see like the rest of them. See, Dover wants to. This is my guy, my brother. He doesn't want to admit to the facts of who we are. And listen, we need these. And he doesn't want to admit it.
That's little words, dude.
Yeah, her name's right there. You see it? You can turn the light on.
Faraji.
Yep.
Nusheen Faraji.
Yep.
Okay.
And just see what I tell you, but he's gonna finally get a peek of what she looks like, and
picture of Nusheen Faraji.
He's gonna see what she looks like and what Skip to Malou about.
Is she white?
She looks like, but she's Pakistan. She's a Muslim. I do know that. I don't know what's she looks human.
Okay.
What do you think? That's Joy. Let me see it. Oh, that's Joy.
No, that's not.
Which one?
That's Nusheen.
No, the one on the left is Joy.
Hold on.
I can get it for you. Where's my phone? I had it up yesterday. I want to look at it. Hang on, people. We're gonna show Dover a picture of Nusheen Faraji.
Is that her?
I don't think that's her. I don't know. Here she's right here. Here it is right here. Let's see. It's right here. Here's her picture, Instagram. Here you go.
Does she only have one arm or something?
No, she got 2 arms. Yeah, just look at her Instagram right here.
All right, is that her?
Yeah, that's her. That's her.
Okay.
All right, people. Yeah, Dover's trying to get a clear picture of who she is. If y'all don't know, look up Nusheen Faraji, and you see what Skip got in trouble about.
Ooh.
And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, that's her.
All right.
She's a very beautiful young lady. And listen,
she's good looking.
For all you guys out there, and Keith Job, the biggest ball bagger of them all, listen, you can't fall for that okie doke trick. Yeah, they're beautiful. Yeah, it's like that. But you can't, man. I don't know. Especially if you're that rich.
Yeah.
What are you working on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're going to pay attention to this slut case lawsuit.
Why you call it a slut?
Because that's what it is. You know it.
I don't know it.
Well, once you dig into it tonight, you're gonna know it. Like, damn.
It sounds like the woman who filed the lawsuit was not a slut.
No, she's not.
And that's why.
No, and that's what's killing this lawsuit. Like I said, you get a pack of sluts and you get one that's not a slut, everything goes in. Am I right or wrong?
I don't know. I'm not sure what that means.
Well, we'll explain later.
Okay.
I don't want to get anybody all up in arms.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing: we got any celebrity deaths or anything?
No.
You sure?
Not that I can remember. Did somebody die?
Not that I know of. That's a good thing. There was something else that came up that I wanted to talk about.
I wanted to talk about.
Hold on a second.
Nikki Glazer.
Nikki Glazer. How's that? Why is that so?
She was the host of the Golden Globes.
Yes. What she and she roasted Tom Brady.
Yeah.
What did she end up doing?
I didn't see it. I didn't see the performance. I didn't know the Golden Globes was on actually.
Yesterday?
Sunday night.
Huh.
So I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. It's probably on the Peacock.
Oh, you definitely get it. Well, guess what? They said here's a couple tidbits before we get into sports, and we'll transform to sports. A couple tidbits about sports. Donovan McNabb was released from jail.
What was he in jail for?
I don't remember. But he got released, and he's going to be on house arrest. I know he was getting drunk, and I don't know if he beat his wife.
Oh.
Don't quote me, but he did something nefarious in the word. He got me saying that word.
Yeah, it's a good word to say when somebody's done something nefarious.
But yeah, he did something terrible, man. And Donovan McNabb, after he got and he had a sexual assault.
Did he toss someone's salad without their consent?
I don't know what he did something when he was at ESPN. They fired him.
Oh.
And Brittany Griner, she's ordered to pay child support. And let's start right there on that one.
She had a kid.
Yeah, well, listen. The woman got
adopted.
No, I think she was in vitro, or what they call that, artificially inseminated.
So they broke up after that.
They must have.
You didn't have to pay child support for that because Brittany was on they adopted the kid together.
Yep.
Okay.
She should have to pay child support. I was going to tell you why.
Why?
They say, well, you're going to be, the announcer comes up to her. I understand you're going to be a new mother, and congratulations to you and your partner on the twins or whatever. She goes, no, I'm not going to be a mother. I'm going to be a pops.
Is that?
Everybody said, what?
Was that at the game?
It was during the interview.
Okay.
And she goes, no, I'm not going to be a mother. I'm going to be a pops. Everybody's like, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Right.
I think I talked about it. Maybe I was doing a solo podcast with my brother or somebody. I don't think I talked about it with you.
No, this is the first I'm hearing of it. So, no, we didn't talk about this. Brittany's one of these people, it sounds like, who...
Delusional.
Yes, exactly.
Very delusional.
She wants to be a guy.
So bad.
She just pretends that she is.
Remember I told you that if you go on Google, you'll see her at a pool party with her shirt and everything off.
Yeah.
Remember
she ain't got no boobs.
She's going to take it out.
She did? That's stupid.
Her chest is flatter than ours.
She got her boobs removed?
Yeah.
With not having cancer or anything?
Not having no cancer or anything. She has no boobs.
Well.
Flat as a pancake.
She wants to be transgender then? Is that what she's going to do?
Well, if she does, she shouldn't be allowed to play in the WNBA.
Oh, they'll still let her play because she was born female.
Would it stay that way?
That's her choice. It's
oh my God! Yeah, I get it.
Medical technology.
You know what? It's my choice to take a gun and go shoot my neighbor's dog in the head. That's a choice, right?
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not a good choice, right?
It's a bad choice.
Yeah. Bang. Bang.
The Leventhal's dog?
No. Man, hey, you think them motherfuckers get mad now? Boy, they let that puppy.
Yeah.
Whoo.
I'd comfort him if he did it.
Ain't that a bitch? I'd be roasted. I'd be roasted crow.
I'd be like, come here, girl. He didn't mean it. That big bad crow, that little son of a bitch. He know better than to do something stupid like that. Come here, baby girl. Yeah. Yeah.
Watch my show. You know that, right?
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
All right. I'm all right. That's good.
Amy and Elise, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's Anthony.
I'm not.
Ain't that what y'all call him? Anthony?
I'm not sorry.
I know you're not.
I'm being funny.
I know it. But I'm being sorry. Oh man, we got new. Like I said, we get new people coming all the time, man. Somebody named Shardy Rave said, "Laugh my ass off. You don't got to bang Skip." I think you said that.
Yeah, you don't have to bang Skip.
Yeah, that's what I want to shout out to the fans, man. Listen, what I say are the demographics. We got a lot in America, then Canada and Australia.
I don't know.
Yeah, I look at that stuff. But I just want to say, keep it coming, man, and tell your peoples. Hit that like and subscribe. Come on aboard. We're growing. We're doing bigger and better things.
On aboard.
And before we cut today, we got 4 days of football before we get 4 days of football before we do the next show in Jamsky's studio. So tomorrow night game, your prediction: Notre Dame, Penn State.
I think Notre Dame. I've watched these games, all the games of the playoffs. I haven't watched Notre Dame except one game, and I didn't watch the whole game during the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
I watched one Notre Dame game, and I only watched 1/4 of it.
Well, they got blew out. They got beat by Northern Illinois the second game. They ain't lost since.
Right. So I've watched these playoff games, all of them, and the way Notre Dame is playing, I think they'll beat Penn State. Penn State's was dominating inferior teams with their defense mostly. Their offense is not that great.
No, but they just got to stick to the script. Their coaching, man, when only against Ohio State, man, they just look shook like Ohio State looks against us. But next game is Ohio State, Texas. What do you think?
Ohio State is still mad at their offensive coordinator.
Chip Kelly?
Basically. They can be mad at the world, but it's the offensive coordinator's fault that they've done what they did against Michigan.
Right.
So they're still steaming hot.
Right.
And they're out to prove something. So and I watched Texas play. Texas ain't that great.
No, but see, here's the thing. To beat Ohio State, you got to play physical. And what I'm trying to tell people, Oregon tried to spread them out. That's Ohio State's bread and butter.
Mm-hmm.
Do what we showed you the blueprint last 4 years. Put them in that phone booth and beat them up.
I don't know if that's going to work.
If you got the hogs and dogs up front,
Michigan won the game, but they only scored 13 points.
Because when you play physical style football, scores are lower.
Okay, but Texas ain't gonna do that.
You don't think so?
No.
Well,
try to outscore Ohio State.
That's not going to work.
That's why they won't lose.
If they do lose over,
yeah.
We'll talk about that Sunday because I'm with you 100%.
Yeah.
If they try to do that, they're going to lose bad.
Right. They're gonna get.
What they need to do is shorten the field, shorten the game.
Yeah.
Keep it close.
Yeah. They come out in the first quarter and try to run the ball. If that don't work, they're gonna start throwing it, slinging it, having you.
But you see what Michigan did. Man, we ran the ball. Whether we got, we did it first down here, first down there, punt, first down there, first down there. We wore you down.
Yeah.
Notre Dame is that type of football. They play that type of football. Quarterback only threw for 90-some yards
in their victory.
Yeah, he only threw for 95 yards.
But
he rushed for 70.
The starting running back really only had one.
He got hurt.
One big.
Are you talking about Love?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got hurt. But I think he's back. But he got injured in the second quarter. What, the second quarter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I still think they got enough firepower to beat
Penn State. Yeah, me too.
And their defense is good enough to hold.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100% with you.
So
you're saying it's Ohio State, Notre Dame?
Yeah.
You know what that is? That's called the Marcus Freeman Bowl. And I'll explain to you why real fast before we get up to the pros.
Tell me why.
The Marcus, I know we're running out of time here. We got about 4 or 5 minutes left. The Marcus Freeman Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
It specifically said Ohio State. I told my cousins Ohio State should go after Deion Sanders. My cousins told me, no, Crow, he's too big. This is during the Michigan game. I said, you know what? I never thought about it like that. They say, Ohio State, Columbus, everything. It's all about Ohio State. It's the name first. Then it's the coaches, the players, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. Deion comes into town. It's all about Deion. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, you're right. I said, what about Marcus Freeman? Bells will be ringing, ding, and everybody was like, you know what? That might be. So somebody, can't remember who it was. I think it was my son. Was it my son? He said right after the Michigan-Ohio State game, Notre Dame gave Marcus an extension. Mm-hmm. You know, that shit works. College, you can just cut that tape and go. Mm-hmm. So.
But you get a buyout.
Right? Yeah.
The coach.
Well, if the coach gets fired, it's a buyout. But if he leaves, he's just gone. But here's the thing. I don't know if Marcus will leave. But if he would leave for a school, it would be Ohio State.
But why would he leave for Ohio State, though?
Because it's home. He's from Heber Heights.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He played for Wayne.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He went to Ohio State. Did you know that?
No.
He was All-American at Ohio State.
Marcus Freeman.
Yes.
What position?
Linebacker.
He looks too small.
Now he is.
He's shrunk.
I mean, he just stopped working out and, got thin.
He's not muscular anymore.
I mean, he works out. He's still muscular. I don't know. I never really felt with the man balls, but,
I'm talking about look at him standing on the sideline.
Yes, he's not as big as he once was.
Okay.
He got sick and then he's healthy now, healthy as a horse, but he just lost weight and just said, you know what? I don't need all that, carry all that weight.
So he would go to Ohio State.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, if
you didn't know he's from Heber Heights?
I didn't realize that was
yeah, with the Wayne.
Okay. He's a smart guy. He's a good coach.
Mm-hmm.
He turned that thing around.
Well, Chip Kelly had to turn it around, but he couldn't get. He got him to the national championship against Alabama,
but they got smashed.
They got bulldozed.
So
you know what I mean by that.
If he gets to the national championship with Ohio State and then loses,
you think they'll get rid of Ryan Day?
No, not if they win the national championship, and that's the thing.
That's like Tomlin with us.
Yeah,
Tomlin always wins enough that we'll keep him.
Yeah,
and guess what?
But still losing the playoffs.
We can't get over the hump.
Right.
So if y'all make it to there, if y'all just make the national championship game, I think Ryan Day's job secure now.
Well, you probably.
And if he loses to Michigan next year, and you can't lose 5 in a row.
What if he loses to Michigan next year and then wins the national championship again? 2 national championships in a row and
then lost to Michigan all the time.
5 losses to Michigan. What would they do then?
You know what? I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Ohio State and Michigan, they look at this game. The national championship is national championship. We get that.
Yeah.
But they block out every end. They do not want to lose that game 5 times in a row. But if you win it, listen, that'd be the conundrum, wouldn't it? What do you think they'll do? It's possible they fire that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because there's so much riding in that game.
Yeah.
I never thought a game would be that more important than the national championship, but someone else thought they said that game might be bigger just to the hearts of Michigan Ohio State fans. We need this game.
I had a guy that I work with tell me that. I said, what if Ohio State wins the national championship after they lost to Michigan? He was like, I don't care. They lost to Michigan, so the season is a failure.
That's a lot of people feel that way.
I said, no, man. The season's about winning the national championship.
It's about winning that natty.
Yeah, that's in my opinion. And I'm a Buckeye fan.
Right.
I was disappointed when they lost to Michigan, but they still had a chance. And they had a chance when they lost to Michigan 2 years ago, when they went to the playoffs.
They went to the playoffs, got beat by
Georgia by
that missed that field goal.
Yeah. They made Michigan went to the playoffs.
Yeah, we got beat by TCU.
Yeah, right. And I said, you know what? They would have beat TCU.
Man, listen. We come back we did some stupid shit thing. I don't even want to talk about that.
They made bad decisions.
Okay, so now the pro games.
Okay.
Real fast. We got like 2-3 minutes left.
Okay.
Pro games. First game is Saturday. The NFC is the
A wild card game. Don't miss.
The Rams?
The Rams and
Is the Rams? Hold on a second. I gotta look. I got the schedule right here.
you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Wild card. Saturday. It's the Chargers and Texans first.
Chargers and Texans.
It's Chargers at Texans. Who you got with that one?
Chargers probably gonna win that.
I think so too. That's Jim Harbaugh. Texans been sliding lately.
Yeah, their line is falling apart.
Yeah.
They can't protect the QB.
And then at the 8 o'clock, which is the big game, it's the
and the Chargers got that good defense.
It's the Steelers. It's the Steelers and Ravens.
Oh, the Ravens are gonna win that. Yeah, I know y'all got the Ravens number, but
right now with the way Russell Wilson's playing,
yeah, and it's a playoff.
It doesn't matter playoff. We normally beat them in the playoffs, but right now with the way Russell Wilson's playing, if we don't play Justin Fields, we're done.
They're not gonna play him unless
we have to.
Unless Rusky gets hurt. They might play him in certain packages.
That's the problem. Let him get the reps.
Yeah.
Justin Fields is what, 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah.
Russ 5'8", 5'9". No, he is.
He's listed as 5'11". And yeah, Fields is 6'2".
Okay, he's listed as 5'11".
You'll say
you know good and damn well when you see him in the pocket, he always rolls out, does a circle pirouette. Back then he was fast enough to get away. He can't get away now.
Yeah.
But the reason why he's pirouettes out is because he can't see.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put Fields in, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's 6'2", 6'3". You got to put him in.
Right.
Listen, we'll live and die with that. This Sunday, you know what, man? The most intriguing game is the Packers and Philly this week because Hurts is still in the concussion protocol.
He got slammed on his head.
I saw that.
So he's dizzy. You know?
I don't think that. I just think they're saying that. He's playing.
No.
He's playing, Dover.
He probably is playing, but that don't mean he's 100%. His head is hurt.
He's playing. He's 100%.
You know, he's probably going to tell him, I'm fine. I'm playing. And the coach, Sirianni's like, we do need this guy to play. We ain't going to win without him.
He's playing.
And then he's going to come in there and they're going to be salty if they lose. Boy.
Oh, it's going to be terrible if they lose.
Who they playing, Green Bay?
Well, yeah. Here's the thing. You're doing this, and you sat Saquon, and you didn't let Saquon get the record.
He didn't get that record. I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
They let him sit.
They did beat.
They won, but it doesn't matter. Right. Who they played? The Cowboys?
Giants.
Yeah, they played Giants. Same team.
It's not the same.
Yeah, it is. Both
Saquon's old team. He wanted to get the record.
He'd have got over 100 yards. He said he don't need 101 yards.
Right. Did he not play?
He didn't play at all. Because he said he wants to save himself for the playoffs, which I get, but
listen, here's the thing about that record. Let me say something about that record before we move on to who's going to win this playoff game, because this is a tough game. Because Green Bay's
pretty good, but they got a lot of injuries going on right now.
Okay, but the quarterback's fine.
Jordan Love, no, he's hurt too, but he's playing.
Okay,
yeah.
They have 17 games now in the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
And I know at one point in the NFL they had
14.
12,
then 14.
Then they added 14, then 16.
Yep.
They wanted to add 18. But the union wouldn't agree.
No, but they're eventually going to go to it.
Right. They said, we take the 17 first, then we go to 18. But here's the thing. That record that Eric Dickerson had, that was a 16-game record.
But he broke whose? I got to wear my jersey?
Was it Franco Harris?
No. OJ had the record.
Oh, yeah. OJ had
and he got it in 14 games.
2003 yards.
2003. Yep.
Yeah, I remember now.
OJ did that in 14.
In 14. So Eric Dickerson.
OJ was running his motherfucking ass off to get that in 4. Think about that.
Yeah.
No one's ever done that yet. 2014. No one still hasn't done that.
Huh. That's hard to do.
Yeah. So OJ, Man, can you imagine?
The juice
was loose. And I always liked OJ, man. I don't know why.
Yeah.
He had a white woman. That may be why.
He was in memoriam. The memoriam. I saw about the celebrity
Who died in 2024.
They mentioned OJ. Yeah.
And guess who got mad at that?
Everybody.
No, Stephen A. Smith got mad at that.
Why?
Because he said OJ didn't deserve it.
He was a
celebrity,
and he died.
And he died. Whether you like him or not.
Yes.
It's not about you, Stephen A. Stephen A. got backlash for that. He got backlash for a lot of shit.
OJ had a SAG card.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So who
He
cares?
was an actor.
Who cares about?
Did he get it? Well, they probably took it up.
He was in the Towering Inferno and the
Naked Guns and all kind of shit.
Yeah, all kind of commercials. Remember?
Okay, hurts and he do the hurdles over the seats.
Yeah,
trash cans and everything. OJ was the man.
So OJ was in the in memoriam, but yeah, he had that record.
If it weren't for OJ, it wouldn't be us. You know that, right?
I don't know.
Well, we would still be there, but OJ kind of, you know what I mean.
So Saquon did not break the record, and so Eric Dickerson still has the record.
And he's still happy.
Yeah, because it still would have been a 16-game record.
But what about the 14-game record then? So remember we were talking there should be tiers?
Yeah. That's a 14-game record.
Yep. And then Eric Dickerson did a 16-game record.
Yeah.
So if you don't break his record within 16, he still keeps that for 16. This is what you did in 17.
Yeah.
I think they should do that with passing. Like Dan Marino, he did that in 16 games.
Yeah.
I think who broke that? Tom Brady? No, was it Peyton?
Peyton Manning, but he was in 16 games too. The 17 games didn't.
It started about 4 or 5 years ago. What?
Yeah.
3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Yeah. So I think you should have tiers.
Yeah. So if Jalen Hurts doesn't perform well, then the Packers
can win.
The Packers will win. But Philly has a good defense.
Philly's got a great defense.
The defense is so they should win.
Mm-hmm.
Put the Pack back.
They only got the Philly favored by 1 point.
Oh.
Because of they don't know about Jalen.
Yeah. What do you think about this domestic terrorist we was talking about?
Okay.
Brett Favre. Did you see what Brett Favre's comments?
What did he say? Brett Favre irritates me, man. Everybody knows that too. What did he say?
Brett Favre.
What the hell did he say? Do you know what he did?
Yes.
For the people out there, Brett Favre robbed the welfare system of Mississippi.
Yeah. He robbed them.
The poorest state in the union.
Yeah. And
he took millions from them.
Right. Yeah.
And didn't give it back.
Right. He should be in jail.
He told people, man, go screw yourselves.
He took that money.
And he made hundreds of millions.
Yeah. He took that money and gave it to his school.
He gave it to his school where his daughter was playing volleyball.
Right.
Built a court and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the governor was involved. And you know who else was involved? Jesse the Body Ventura.
He was?
Yeah. I remember doing a thing with him. I'm like, Jesse the Body.
What's he doing down there?
I don't. Stealing money.
He wasn't helping Brett Favre, was he?
I don't think so. Stealing money.
Brett Favre. That's what I call him, Favre. I forgot his quote, but it was something stupid. And he said something about DEI.
See, he's showing his true colors.
Mm-hmm.
Is she undercover racist?
Yeah. It's hard to say because ever since he's been retired from football, he's been
doing some nefarious shit.
Yes, he's been doing more and more bullshit.
What's your other word? Nefarious, and what's your other?
Nonsensical.
Nonsensical. He's been doing a lot of nonsensical shit.
Yes, he's a nonsensical type of a guy.
And the words of Dover, my man.
When you make all this money, why would you go and steal some money from poor kids?
Because they're black. Think about it. What else is your reason?
You don't have a reason. You've made.
What other reason could he make it?
What, $200 million?
Right. And after tax and everything, you still want to live with over $100 million.
Yes.
You're not good.
He still has endorsements.
Well, he's got endorsements and he's got investments. You mean to tell me you're not good?
What was Brett Favre's quote about the terrorists? Let's see. What did you think about what Donald Trump said?
What did Donald Trump say? I didn't see it.
Oh, no. See, now you get me on.
Hey, Donald Trump's funny.
He said something about he said something about
ISIS.
the guy being Muslim and and from he criticized Biden because of immigration.
The dude was from here.
Right.
The dude's an American citizen. He was born here.
Right. So what he said didn't make any sense.
Didn't make any sense.
No. But he didn't take it back, right?
Oh my God. Hey y'all. You know he's not gonna take it back either. Because even when Trump's wrong, he's right. And a lot of people, man, listen, it's hard to swallow a pill when you're wrong and you think you're right. Trust me, I know. But that's why, and what is Donald Trump? He's a slut. And we love sluts. My buddy Swain, man, I know he's out there watching somewhere. He said something about letting us get the LeBron supporters on here and just have a couple of people. I said, hell no. I'm not fucking with them LeBron James fans. They ain't burning my house down. Y'all keep yourself where y'all at.
He wants you to invite.
Yes, and have a podcast with LeBron James fans.
What for?
He wants to see me get killed. Because I tell them the truth. They don't like the truth, man. And I tell them the truth. But you got anything else to say, though?
No, that's pretty much it. I could not find the quote from Brett.
Oh, well, I tell you what. We'll look these up. And for Sunday, we're going to have a lot to talk about Sunday. We got the rest of the week, what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm putting together, I've been looking down. I started it, was it yesterday or the day before? Yesterday. The Palestinian and the war in Israel.
Yeah.
I got some staggering numbers that I know a lot of people aren't going to like. And that's why I asked that guy, instead of being a domestic terrorist, was he, Palestinian descent? Because a lot of Muslims here are of Palestinian descent. Matter of fact, I wonder if Nusheen, if she was from Palestinian descent.
Yeah.
I think she might have been. But anyway, it's just terrible what's going on over there. And I said, I got to bring it to my attention. And we're going to do a show about it. And we're going to just talk deeply about it. But Sunday, our other co-host, we're bringing her along slowly.
She going to show up?
Yeah, Nikki Jean. She's going to show up.
Okay.
We welcome the female perspective. Listen, just because I love sluts don't mean I don't love females.
Oh, my God.
Did it sound right?
No.
I always do that. I always do that. Listen, no. Okay, let me rephrase that. Did I do something wrong, though?
No, not really. You didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
It sounded weird.
It just sounded weird, but I mean, I love women. My heart goes out to, man, listen, women are my favorite thing on this planet. Everybody knows that. Yeah. Just because I love sluts. Listen.
Oh, my
God. No. Let me finish. Don't just laughing. I'm not mean it that way.
Oh.
I just mean it like.
I get it.
Yeah, women, you guys aren't the sluts.
Oh.
Men aren't the sluts either. We're all sluts. And I'm just gonna shut up. I'm just gonna shut up on my head.
Keep going.
You see what I'm saying? Listen, people. I had to go to the dentist today.
Okay, that's why. He's a little loopy.
Yeah, I'm a little loopy.
Okay.
But one thing I'm saying is this.
Yeah.
Just because you're a man or woman.
Yeah.
And you used to be a former slut. No one cares.
That's right.
Make yourself better.
He still loves you.
Yes. And Dover does too.
I love you.
Yeah, Dover does too.
If you are super sexy female.
See? we're back to this. Go ahead, though. I want you to show everybody. With the last podcast, when I was listening, I didn't think I didn't listen to y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all called me a chauvinist. You said she called me a chauvinist.
I tried to.
And you tried to help me.
I tried to defend you.
Yes, he did. But we're gonna calm that down, and the next one's gonna be a little bit more smoother. But people, listen. I'll let your boy. Dope, you got anything to say?
Yes. And with that, we're out of here like last year. See ya. Peace.
Damn. I'm a nice guy, people.
He's a great guy.
Oh, yes, I am.
He loves sluts.
Listen, I do. And you know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all do too. And listen to the beginning of this. Just listen to the intro of this.
I've seen a couple pieces. I think, again, everyone is entitled to their opinion, and everyone can sees things through their own lens. And it may not, some of it could be true, some of it may not be true, but that's the lens that you see it through. So you just speak into your truth.
Speak to your truth. We gotta get Jamski back to rhyming.
Right.
Man, cause y'all was sweet. Y'all was sweet, man. Can we get Kenny back in together and for a new show? Like you see how Cam and Mace be rapping on their show. I got bars. Yeah, well, yeah. If I can write, got time to write. It might take me a while. But I put something together. I put together like 8. And then they make your head spin.
I'll put something together about the show.
But I don't know. I mean, we gotta find a beat. You use this beat, find another beat. Whatever kind of beat you want. Now, I don't do that fast mumble rap shit.
Right, yeah, that's not allowed.
No, I do stuff where you can articulate and you can hear what the hell I'm talking about.
Makes sense.
And then we get Kenny Boo, man. We get Crush the Jam. And the Johnny guy.
Johnny guy.
And listen, I'm telling you, that was sweet back then. That would be sweet again. Peace, you two.